afterwards, we'll remove the probes. But then if you guys have alcohol and Band-Aids or something,
in the pocket.
you should be good to go. Just make sure he's
No loose clothing.
Well, we will tase the cartridge.
They work.
As long as I can tell them.
Oh, by the way, I have a question. As a souvenir, can I keep a couple of little things that come out of it?
He wants the aphids.
the pros.
He wants the aphids, the little paper.
Yeah, that's what I'm, yeah. Just a couple of
The wire.
That's the proof that I got.
This is going to be fantastic.
How long is he electric presses in my day and a couple
I don't know.
of
I don't know if he needs them or not.
Come on over here. What's your name again, I'm sorry?
Brock.
John.
Nice.
Come right over here. What we're going to do is we're going to show you. You're going to be standing like this. You're going to face towards the wall that direction. Okay? Me and the other officer are going to have a hold of you like this, and we're going to be bracing you like this. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is once the taser happens, I want you to completely lock your body up. Okay? And we're going to slowly lower you to the ground. Stay locked up, just like this. Okay? And we're going to lower you to the ground. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Okay.
Okay? You can hop back up.
That sounds good.
I just want you to be able to feel that. Well, I can take a couple more steps back so when we lower you down. I just wanted you to be able to feel that, where we're going to be, how are we going to be positioned. It's going to come from behind you in the back. Okay? And then we're going to lower
Does
you
he
down.
need a pair?
Okay.
Yeah, he'll get a pair.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll need to grab you a pair of safety glasses.
Here.
Right there. You want to stick
Rip
those
that
on.
open.
And it'll be just a few minutes. He's going to grab the cartridges. Any questions?
No,
Okay.
just scared out of my mind. It sounds good in theory until you're standing here
Yeah, we're there.
in front of the gun.
You guys got some extra gloves?
Here, I'll take your trash.
All right. Let's do this. Now I have to pee. No, I'm kidding.
Can I be in front or do I have to be in back?
You'll have to be in back.
Okay.
Because of the probes.
Gotcha.
To the side of me.
Or to the side.
All right.
I feel like a shrimp getting ready to be boiled. Look at it, everybody's watching.
Oh, this will be great.
Just so you guys see before we do anything,
All night I've been nervous.
this is actually what it looks like at the last word.
No, the cops are gonna say no.
What you'll hear is I'll say taser, taser.
That's what they actually look like with those plastic ones.
He's going to full 5, right?
I don't know, that's up to Joe. Joe's expensive.
But all you guys have to do this, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Every one of us has done
You're
it.
the man.
You're the man.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Taser, taser.
Oh, wow, that's weird. Yeah.
All right, this way. Now you can see, do you have any lasting effects? How do you feel?
No, I feel fine.
Did you get up and run right now?
No.
No, I mean,
Because you don't want to, right?
not shocking, not that you would do that.
No.
But are you hurting to the point where you couldn't get up and run?
No.
I mean, you feel 100%.
Yeah.
No different than you did before it happened.
Yeah, it was.
Other than in psychologically, do you feel like if you got up and he hit you with it again, would you be listening to what he's telling you now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's a psychological effect. It's not about the pain. Once it stops, it stops. He's right back to 100%.
Yeah.
So the option that he has now is, oh my gosh, this shock through his brain that's going, holy cow, what just happened to me? Then the officer's giving commands. It's like, absolutely. Now, I don't want any more of what just happened. And the good thing about a shot in the back is it's a complete surprise. They have no idea what happened. They're not looking at it, and then you have a lot less injuries to hit any kind of bad areas.
If you guys want, you guys can step up here and watch Johnny remove these probes. He's going to remove the probes, and you'll see how he does that. All right, he's going to support the back with one hand, a little away from the probe so he don't get himself. And the key here is he's going to pull straight up on that probe.
Okay, now if you notice this probe here, you can tell it's deep. See how it's buried to the front? Now he may have lost a little bit on this one, hitting the little thicker clothing. You can see it's kind of laid sideways, and you can see part of that probe stuck out. So sometimes whenever you talk about loose clothing, and he's wearing fairly tight clothing, so you can tell on these that if somebody's hit maybe a jacket that slings open, you lose that connection, and you don't quite get the full effect. It's only partially, or when that clothing comes back and connects to them, so you can kind of see that. So the important thing is, like we talked about, I don't want to get my hand anywhere close to this, because when I pull this out, it's got the little barb like we talked about, and it could come back and dig my hand, then I'm transferring his blood to me. So the main thing I want to do is get this hand way away, okay, just like this, to support, keep the shirt from pulling or whatever. When I get a hold of the probe, I'm going to come straight up, just like this. I'm going to inspect this probe, and I'm going to make sure that that barb's on there, because if the barb's not on there, he's going to have to go to the hospital and be inspected, okay?
What? It's there. Just so you know, it's there.
Now he'll show you in here, there's two ways you can do this. You can put it back in the probe backwards. Now what you got to be careful of, if you tip it over, it's going to fall out. Another way is to wedge it in here, but if you're doing that, you got to be really careful because you're trying to push and you can stick it in your hand again, okay? And you can see he's got a little bit of blood there. Same exact thing here. I'm going to come back here, I'm going to get a hold, and we'll pull straight out. Now that one wasn't still in him. So that probably went in and went at an angle, and then he wasn't getting the full as he was at the top one. So exact same thing. I'm going to connect that in.
wasn't the full?
No, you took. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you here on his back.
A little bit of
Okay?
blood.
There's a little bit of blood here, and I'm going to let them wipe it down and stick a Band-Aid on it. When they wipe a little bit of blood away, you're going to see that it looks just like a little bee sting, a little bitty spot that's there. It's not going to be a big burn, anything like that. It'll be a little bitty spot.
Actually, when you get tased, it sucks, but
It's just too
it's
funny.
just
You guys can pass
it's
this
quick.
around and kind of feel how thin
Now-
those wires are.
Now, whenever, Mike, when I pulled those probes out, did that hurt at all?
No.
No, can't even tell it happened. It's
No.
still that in the area's numb. I mean, you think, oh, there's a fish hooking. You don't even feel it. You really don't. Now, with the second one, I'll allow them guys to, he can step out around the corner. I'm sure he don't want to show his self to everybody, and they can stick a Band-Aid and wipe that down for him out there. So they're
Oh,
not
we
doing
could
that.
move away, couldn't we, and let him have a little privacy?
It's actually, now that it's done, it's over. Like, completely.
You almost, when it's done, you know, you'll get about 5-10 minutes later. It kind of feels like you just ran a half a mile or a mile.
Right,
Your body kind of you feel exhausted because you were so tense. But it's not anything that changes it.
No, there was
Look
nothing.
at these small aphids. They actually-
You're definitely not doing anything if you get hit with one of those, that's for
I'm
sure.
thinking that bottom one probably didn't do much.
see
It kind of looked like it
Here's the
turned
glass
on
doors.
himself.
Those will be laying around. Now,
The bottom one we're
typically
just
when
going to
you
leave
pull
alone. You can
this,
take a
flick
look
on
at it here in a
that.
minute. So you can go ahead and stand
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, you're definitely not doing
Now, these
anything
little-
if you get hit with
The little
that.
papers, the little papers down here that you were wanting a few of them, you can
Yes.
pick them up like that he's showing here. So.
And then the wires do.
And then we saved the wires for you that everybody's passing around. Here's the wires right here. You can keep those.
Sweet.
Now, are you getting paid to do this?
Yeah,
He's on my time clock right now.
He's like, that was great.
Okay, the hype was worse than the actual.